It's early July 2023, and the weather is beautiful on this summer day in the Cascade Mountains of Washington State. I'm up near Fifes Peak today, hiking on a trail that leads up into the Norse Peak Wilderness in the Wenatchee National Forest. The map indicates there's a view up here at the top of the ridge on this Crow Lake Way trail. The scene looking up and down the pleasant valley promises to be quite nice. 6 a.m. at the gas station, just filled up. Let's head on out to the mountains. Take about a little over an hour probably to get up to sunrise, then we'll do a hike. All right, let's get the day started. Mount Rainier, looking nice this morning. Monday, July 3rd, the day before 4th of July, 2023. Just gonna take a look at Mount Rainier from a little bit closer. Up to sunrise, we're gonna do this morning. Take a peek at the glaciers. All right, we're at January 3rd. Things have melted out even more here at Tipsy Lake. Oh yeah, completely melted. Yeah, it's like a different place here now. Slight change of plans this morning. Holiday weekend, first opening weekend up at sunrise. Probably not a good day to go up there. Just all the traffic behind me. That's where they all turned. There was signs saying sunrise area full, explore alternatives. So that's what we'll do today. We're here at the Fifes Peaks Viewpoint. There's a trailhead right here. I think we'll hike here. Driven past it many times. It's Fifes Peak. Yeah, right up there. It looks nice. Never hiked it. Let's go see what we can find today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. 8 a.m. Let's get this hike started. All right, got the Jeep parked, boots on. Let's hit the trail. Didn't really do any research on this one. On the backup plan, driven by many times to this Fifes Peak. Seen it on the map. Upon review this morning, it does look like it just goes up and up and up. Not sure how far we'll make it today. Let's go up a ways and see if we can enjoy just being out in the forest today. There might even be a viewpoint up there. Let's see what we can find. It's shaping up to be a nice day, that's for sure. Monday before the 4th of July, 2023. It's a good day for a hike. Let's go. Lots of elk prints in the sand. Well, we're on the uphill now, doing some switchbacks up the mountain. Good thing about going uphill is take your time. It can be as little or as much of a workout as you want it to be. Same amount of energy to get up the hill, fast or slow. Takes a lot more power to do it fast though, so we'll take it slow. We're starting to get up into the rocks here. Some cool boulders as we go uphill. It's definitely exposed rocky crags up at Fifes Peak at the top. So I imagine we'll be getting into some more rocks here at some point. But for now, hiking through the forest and the green grass. It's beautiful this morning up here. Yeah, there was a forest fire a few years ago. Well, over a decade ago, I think, at this point. The forest is recovering. The grasses are green. You know, not the same as a pristine forest. But these burnt areas, they have their own charm as they recover. Usually means less people too, which is all right by me. I like having the place to myself. Oh, wow. This is a better view of Fifes Peak from up here than down there at the parking lot. Oh, this is looking nice. Oh yeah, this is great. All right. Going up and up on the switchbacks. Definitely gained some elevation now. A sweeping view down the Paradise Valley here. It's pretty nice. A little bit of road noise that you can hear drifting up the valley, but otherwise it's just the sound of the winds up here. Every once in a while you get a trickle of a stream, birds start singing. It's peaceful up here. It's North Peak Wilderness, one of those kind of places where you can get away from everything. Find yourself a nice place in the wilderness to recharge. That's kind of what I'm doing today, I think. Nice trail. See if we can get some better views from even higher. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, starting to get to the viewpoint now, it looks like. Oh yeah, this should be nice. Make the uphill slog worth it. Nice overview spot. It's always fun. Well, never mind. That was just a false overlook. Got another 3 or 4 switchbacks to go. A couple more 100 feet. And we'll get to the top of this little local terrain here and hopefully get a epic sweeping view down the valley. Not sure if we'll be able to see Fifes Peak. You'll definitely be able to see down the valley. It's gorgeous this morning. 65 degrees, light breeze, and uphill makes for pretty much as good as you can hope for. Perfect weather to go for a hike here in the Pacific Northwest. All right, let's keep going. Let's get to that viewpoint, see what we can see. This is starting to look like we're at the top of an overlook now. Let's see what the view's like. Oh yeah. Now this is a viewpoint. Wow. Well, this is pretty epic. There are some absolutely epic views from this viewpoint here. You look all the way up the American River Valley, looking up towards Chinook Pass, and look all the way down. Epic viewpoint. Showed it on the map that there was a, set of binoculars, viewpoint up here. So this is the Paradise Valley, I do believe they call it. You look down to the river down there. Man, it's nice and green here in early summer. The green grass is right next to the river. It just looks spectacular. All right, I think I'm going to relax here for a few minutes, sip on some water, crackers to eat. Of course, capture some photos and videos of the epic vantage you get up at this viewpoint. It's always nice when there's one lone tree out at the end of the viewpoint. Perfect for sitting and getting some shade, adding a little context to the whole scene. A lovely, lovely day to be out in the Cascade Mountains here in Washington State. Well, for now, I'm going to go sit right over there and enjoy the view. What a view! Spectacular. This is nice right here. Here at the base of this pine tree, some sort of succulents. Small, they're not real big. Some sort of succulent. Nice. Well, this hike has been pretty good. A bit of an uphill slog as we, pretty much right after we left the trailhead, it just started going uphill, but it got us up to this awesome viewpoint here. I wasn't expecting a viewpoint quite this good today. I mean, honestly, I thought we were going to be up at sunrise over at Mount Rainier National Park, but there were signs there saying full, limited access, consider alternatives. So that's what we did today. Driven past this Fifes Peak many times. I had seen the trail on the map. It just goes up and up and up. Decided we'd do the hike today. It's kind of a backup on a whim. Let's go do this one. And like usual here in the Pacific Northwest, everything is gorgeous. Doesn't really matter where you go. Sometimes it's a little bit different scene than you're expecting. Sometimes there's more desert. Sometimes it's more forest. Today was kind of burnt out forest. Other days it's just crystal clear, beautiful mountain scenes. And then if you want, you go out to eastern Washington and it's just desert, bleak. But the different ecosystems here in Washington makes for a really fun and dynamic state. It's so fun getting out and exploring here in Washington. I think we'll keep going. This gravel bound channel, started off it's just something to do with all the footage I record as I go into the outdoors. And it's starting to morph into something that gives me plans. Hey, I want to get a new gravel bound episode recorded. So let's go out. Let's go for a hike. Let's go camping. All those kinds of things. It's good to keep the motivation up. Because, sometimes it takes effort to go hiking. It takes effort to get all the camping gear deployed. To have a reason, get some videos made, share it with friends and family, and mom mostly. That's what these videos are for. Mom can't get out to all these locations, so we record some videos. And we show her what it's like out here. And it's just gorgeous. All right, I think I'm going to take in the view a little bit more, eat on my crackers, sip on a little bit more water, and we'll slowly meander our way back on down to the trailhead. We're just steadily downhill, making our way off of this mountain here. The switchbacks are nice. Makes for a pretty easy hike on the knees. Kind of a slow general slope all the way down. What an awesome morning for a hike. It's nice up here. So nice. Making our way through the burnt out forest here. Definitely makes for an interesting mood, kind of somber. You walk through the blackened pines here. Well, I guess one mood to have is somber, forest lost, but then to also think about forest gained. Out with the old and with the new, they say, right? Well, that's pretty much what a forest fire is, I guess. Out with the old trees, bring in the new ones. Well, I guess that's not always true. Forest fires, when they're not too big and the right kind of conditions, actually just clear out the new trees and let the old big boys continue to grow. You get one of these big hot fires, huge blow-ups like this fire looks like it was. It just burns almost everything. Seems like the larch are almost more fire resistant than a lot of the other ones. But you definitely get into these little stands here where everything's gone. It's just underbrush now. I mean, it's nice and green this spring, so lots of underbrush, lots of fireweed, grass is growing. It's gorgeous out here. Green grass and high tides forever. Am I right? And look what I just found. Very interesting thing to see in the dirt. Somebody's missing it. I presume I stepped right over it on the way up. Well, some people come out into the forest prepared in different ways. Not gonna do you any good though if you leave your magazine sitting on the forest floor like that. I passed one other person on the trail right as I was starting to come on down, maybe a third of the way down. I don't think this is his. It's been sitting here for a while. Well, I think I'll go ahead and take it on out with me and we'll dispose of it. Wouldn't want some youngin' to come across it. Live ammo can be a little dangerous. Wouldn't want to just leave it here for a kid to find. Well, that was an interesting find. I guess I'll keep my eye out for that kind of thing. That's why you keep your eyes open. Check where you step. You never know. You might step on a 9mm. We'll continue on. Back to the parking lot. All right, we're back at the Jeep. Another successful hike. Too bad I don't have a cold drink, because that sure would be nice. Luckily the Jeep was parked in the shade here, so things were mostly cool. My sandwich wasn't baking hot. The drinks were mostly cool. Well, this was a great hike on the Crow Lake Way Trail. Overall it was, it was 5.1 miles that I hiked, about 3 hours. The viewpoint way up there at 1,400 foot above where I am now, I think it was about 4,500 foot elevation. Just gave an epic view up and down this Paradise Valley here. And then the trail going on up, you got really nice views of Fifes Peak there. I mean, we've stopped here at the viewpoint many times, you know, gotten out and taken photographs, but doing the hike up there is worth it. You get a lot closer, you get some pretty good views. This Crow Lake Way Trail was pretty good for just a backup trail that I hadn't really researched any. It was just another great day to get out, go on a hike here in the Pacific Northwest. Another great hike out here on the Gravel Bound channel. If you enjoyed the hike, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you've hiked on this Crow Lake Way Trail before, or even just stopped and hung out here at the Fifes Peak Observation Point, or Viewpoint, whatever it's officially called. It's great out here. Thanks for coming along. If you want to see more videos like this, recorded in the great outdoors, the Pacific Northwest, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the Gravel Bound channel. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. And remember, going slow keeps the dust low. All right, y'all have a great day.